Hi, what's up everyone? So today, Apple announced the Apple Watch Series 6 and also the Apple Watch SE. One thing that caught my attention was the new loop or the new band that they introduced called Solo Loop. They have the braided version and also the silicone version of the Solo Loop, and there's one thing that caught my attention specifically. It's because you do have to measure your wrist size in order to get this loop to fit your wrist. Basically, after you choose your watch size, the connectivity, you have this section here called strap size. I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how to use the tools that Apple provide to measure your wrist size so you can order your size of the watch band, because they do have 9 different sizes and I have no idea how to pick mine. So they do have a size guide. I'm gonna show you guys how to use it because I have all the tools here, as you can see, so you guys don't have to worry about which one to use. They have a printable tool that allows you to print the tool to measure your wrist. This one is probably the most accurate because this one allows you to use a little paper tool to measure your wrist size. And they also have household objects if you don't have a printer, because I know not everyone has a printer at home. And you have different tools that you can use, measuring tape, or you have a piece of paper, you can still do it. I don't have a measuring tape. I do have kind of like a ruler-ish kind of thing, but then we can try to use it and measure the wrist size to choose the size. Let's try the household item first because I do want to see if we can use this instead of the Apple provided printer version of the tool. I'll show you the printed version first. All right, so this is the printed tool that I printed on a piece of paper. You just need to cut this out and you have to place a credit card to kind of measure if this is printed 100%. So put your card, doesn't have to be a credit card, maybe a bank card, you can put it there just to measure and see if this is actually printed in 100% size. So that's how it works. I'm just gonna use a piece of paper first. That's another recommended ways to measure your wrist size. This is a piece of paper. They suggest you to cut a strip that is about 15 millimeter wide or 1.5 centimeter wide. That's how it works. I'm just gonna eyeball it. It's about like this much. It doesn't really matter if you're off by a little bit because it's okay. Like, it's not about the width of the strip, it's about the length. So I do it. So I have a strip of paper like this, and the next step that they suggest you to do is to wrap the strip around your wrist until it feels comfortably snug. I have no idea how it's gonna be comfortably snug, and it's kind of tricky to do it like this. That's why I have some tape here. They suggest you to tape it on your wrist if it's too tricky. So I would say somewhere like this. So I put the end right here first and then wrap it around my wrist. So this is comfortably snug because it's not really tight or it's not really loose. And use some pen to mark where it first overlaps. If you have trouble holding the strip in place, tape it onto your wrist. So where they first overlap, it's here. So I assume this is where you'll mark it. And of course I don't have a third hand, so I'm just gonna hold it like this, let go, and I'll use a pen to mark it. I'm gonna compare this method to the other method. Whoops, I totally dropped my cap. Sorry guys, I'm doing it with the camera in front of my face, so this is kind of tricky, but bear with me. So this will be the length, and the next step is place the strip next to the ruler and measure the distance between the end and the part you marked. Be precise when measuring, do not round up. Okay, I don't have a ruler, funny enough. I don't have a ruler at home, but this is the mark. I'm just gonna use this measuring tape. And make sure that you flatten this piece of paper first, so it's not like curly or round. Just to make sure that it's like completely flat. And I'm gonna measure it. Oops. See, like I need a ruler at home. My measurement is 16 centimeter and a half. 16 and a half centimeter. So that's how you measure it, like this. 16 and a half is the length from this end to the mark. The next step is to enter it onto the website. Let me see if I can focus it better. Sorry guys, I'm manually focusing. I just want to get this video out to you guys so you guys can start ordering your watch band or even your watch Series 6 or SE. I got the measurement, 16 and a half centimeter. Tap on got it, centimeter. So I'll just go with 16.5. I think that's how you do it. So I entered my measurement, 16.5, and strap size. It looks like you have a size 7. Okay, so let's see if the Apple tool is gonna give us size 7, because this one it's the printed version. Hopefully it's the same. If not, then it will be kind of funny. So what you need to do right now is to focus with the camera. I'm just kidding. So what you need to do right now is to cut this tool out. Okay. All right, so this is the measuring tape that Apple provide. Okay, let's check the instruction. So print that tool, cut it, and wrap the tool around your wrist, snug but not too tight. Note the number between the arrows. So what you need to do is to use this and put it on your wrist, wrap it around, hold it, not too tight, a snug fit, and okay. So from what I can see here, I have a different size compared to what I've measured using the piece of paper and the measuring tape. This is also a snug fit. I have a size 5 using the Apple provided tool. So I would say go with the printable tool that you can download from the Apple website, because that's probably most accurate. And I have like a size 5 or even size 6, so 5.5. So this is what Apple printable tool provide. It's telling me compared to the size 7 that I got with the measuring tape. And it is correct. Okay, so this is gonna be confusing, but I would suggest you guys to go with the Apple tool, because that's how you should do it. I would say it's not gonna matter too much if you got one size off. So I would say it's gonna be size 6 on the Apple tape, and it's gonna be size 7 on my paper strip that I just cut out. So it's not gonna be the end of the world. So go with the Apple tape if you have a printer. If you don't have one, still use the measuring tape, but I would say go a little bit shorter, maybe a couple of millimeters shorter on the strip that you cut out if you don't have a printer. That's my suggestion here. But if you have a printer, print out the Apple tape. That's it. That is how you use the Apple printer tool and the household items to measure for the new Apple Watch Series 6 or SE silicone solo loop or the braided solo loop. I just want to make a quick video because I'm assuming everyone is trying to order the watch and the watch band, and you guys are just confused like how to measure it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
You ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on a war.